In 1798, Matthew Flinders sailed south along the east coast of Flinders Island. He then turned his ship, the Norfolk, towards the west and proved there was a passage between the mainland and Van Diemen's Land. Along the way he charted the coastline before going on to complete the first circumnavigation of Tasmania. This was the second time we had ventured up this track. On our first trip the weather was overcast, windy and cold. On that occasion the conditions were not the best for sightseeing, but the views were impressive. This time, as we drove the last section to the summit, we knew the trip was going to be worth it. The most impressive views were towards the south, where the high peaked Darling Range receded into the distance. Flinders Island lies on the 40th parallel, and winds at this latitude are known as the Roaring Forties, and we were definitely experiencing those conditions. As we were heading out to Patriarch Inlet, we came across a flock of yellow-tailed black cockatoos. The zoom on the Panasonic camera came in handy getting these shots of the birds in the trees. Unfortunately, when we made the coast, the tide was in, which restricted our movements. A third of the island is mountainous, with rugged granite ridges breaking the skyline nearly everywhere we drove. Once again we were on another dirt track. This time we hope to see more of the wildlife that has made this area popular with birdwatchers.
Water on both sides now.
Our hopes were high when we found this sign beside a bird hide. Out in the lagoon there were flocks of black swans cruising the calm waters.